My name is Ralf Friedrichs. I'm an addiction recovery coach, a life coach, and the host of this show, Take Your Life Back Today show. I want to talk about the 10 myths about marijuana. According to the Monitoring the Future survey, teen marijuana use is on the rise, particularly amongst 8th graders, the youngest group studied. Why are more teens convinced that using marijuana isn't helpful? The answer is on your music player, your cell phone, your computer, and your TV, and from most recent law changes. In fact, the myth that marijuana is no big deal is nearly everywhere you look around. The message getting to young people are very mixed and probably contributing to the misperception that marijuana isn't dangerous or harmful, says Dr. Susan Weiss, a scientist at the National Institute on Drug Abuse. We are concerned about this because we know that as teens, perception of risk goes down. Their use goes up, my friends. To make smart decisions about marijuana use and your health, you need to know essential facts about the effects of marijuana. And I'm here to tell you these today. Marijuana is a plant. It's natural. How harmful can it be? Somebody asked. Many plants, including marijuana, have medicinal properties. But that doesn't mean that in order to drive those medicinal benefits, we should smoke or ingest its raw, crude form. After all, we don't smoke opium to get the benefits of morphine. Using marijuana can produce adverse physical, mental, and emotional, and even behavioral changes. Marijuana use can be harmful. They harm the lungs, impair short-term memory, verbal skills, and can distort perception. Marijuana has been associated with a number of mental conditions, including schizophrenia, psychosis, depression, and anxiety. Marijuana doesn't cure diseases. The Food and Drug Administration has not approved marijuana to treat any medical illness. The American Medical Association does not recommend smoking marijuana as a cure of palliative for any disease. Marijuana does not cure cancer, my friends. Is marijuana addictive? Yes, marijuana is addictive. A user may feel the urge to smoke marijuana again and again to recreate the high. Repeated use could lead to addiction, which means the person has trouble controlling their drug use and often cannot even stop, though they want to. Would you rather I drink alcohol, somebody asks, instead of weed, if alcohol is safer than weed? No one substance is safer than another. We have seen the negative impacts on society from alcoholics, so why encourage use of another substance? Marijuana is not a gateway drug, my friends. Teens who used marijuana had odds of other drug use, alcohol dependence and drug abuse dependence, that were 2.1 to 5.2 times higher than those that did not use marijuana before 17. In particular, early access to and the use of cannabis may reduce perceived barriers against the use of other illegal drugs and provide access to these drugs. Daily smokers of pot are 13 times more likely to use heroin. Youth under the age of 15 who use marijuana are 85 times more likely to use cocaine than non-users. Marijuana calms me down and helps me focus, somebody said. Studies show that use of THC during adolescence changes the way the brain develops. Marijuana's harmful effect strikes the hippocampus, an area that is critical for learning and memory. Marijuana drains motivation and causes lack of motor skill, coordination, and trouble thinking and problem solving. Marijuana causes anxiety, aggression, and insomnia. Somebody said you can't overdose from marijuana. It is very unlikely for a person to overdose and die from marijuana use. However, people do injure themselves and die because of marijuana's effects on judgment, perception, and coordination. For example, when driving under the influence of the drug. Also, people can experience extreme anxiety, otherwise known as panic attacks, aggression or psychotic reactions, where they lose touch with reality and may become paranoid. Somebody says, am I a better driver when I'm on pot? I pay much more attention to the road. Marijuana directly affects the part of the brain responsible for reaction time. Smoking and driving nearly doubles your risk of an accident. Concentration is difficult. Your coordination is in jeopardy. It's hard to judge distance, speeds, or identifying sounds. Marijuana stays in your system, impairing your ability to drive long after the usage has happened. Folks, you used marijuana? Well, listen to this. What we know about the adolescent brain now is significantly more than we knew 30 years ago. Increase in marijuana potency and the impact on developing brain has long-lasting effects. Youth who smoke marijuana regularly, even just on the weekends, are more likely to drop out of school, are less likely to enter college, and are shown to have 6 to 8 less IQ points over time than non-smoking or marijuana users. It won't harm my lungs, will it? Well, here's the thing. Marijuana smoke contains 50 to 70% more carcinogenic smoke than tobacco. The airflow obstruction effects of smoking a marijuana joint are comparable to smoking 2.5 to 5 cigarettes each time. Folks, it's no good. Marijuana is no good for you. Call me at 844-405-HELP. We can help each other take our lives back. Be good to yourselves. Be good to others. Don't smoke marijuana. Don't do drugs. Don't drink. May God bless you all. May God bless America. And always remember this. A sober today, I promise you, will make a better tomorrow. Trust in God, and you'll see God will never let you down. He's got your back. Take